Welcome back, everybody, to our free-to-play count. We are level 33. I'm going to be doing these daily just to give you guys a better look at what my day-to-day is and how to really grow and grind an account for free-to-play. I will say we have this sacred shard here, and we are going to open this today in this video later, so make sure you stay. But before we get into everything and keep going, I'm gonna let you know we don't ask for subscribers on this channel. We play them in rock, paper, scissors. So if I beat you, you subscribe. Ready? Three, two, one, boom. I threw rock. If you threw scissors, subscribe. All right, so let's just start with our champions. Right now we have Aethel, which is at level 50. We have Leo, which was super lucky at 50. We have Apothecary. Ultimate Gaelic will be food, and that's what everyone is telling me, to just make him a food champion. So that's what I'm going to do. We have Tyrell, and I know their gear isn't the best. I need to farm gear, so I just don't have anything crazy. As you see, we have one, two, three, four, five, four, or 4-star level 40s, and the rest of these will just be food. I guess we'll keep Gaelic, but we did pull a Paragon, and he seems good because he has this unkillable, but he only plays it on one target. So I don't know how good that is, but unkillable for 2 turns seems kind of good. And it goes down to a 2-turn cooldown. So I guess if I got Man Eater, I believe he has unkillable for 1 turn or 2 turns. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do unkillable with this guy, but for now, we're not going to build him until we can actually get to that point. We're just kind of focusing on getting a 6-star. Outside of that, I need to ascend him one more time. I'm pretty close to it. I just need to go farm that dungeon a little bit more. This is what the gear I have with him is. I do need to re-gear all my champions, but for now, I'm going to save this energy and do some grinding today. So if we go to our missions, we're on this Demon Lord, deal 1 million damage, and we are pretty close to doing that. We actually can do it. The problem is it takes 2 keys to do, as you guys see here, and our next key is in 2.5 hours. So we're just gonna wait, knock that out, and then move on. The rest of the missions seem pretty easy. Ascend to level 5, we're pretty close to that already. This is already done. This one's just gonna take a little bit. These artifacts, and most of them are just grind missions. Unlock masteries, grind Minotaur, but most of these are like, we'll get this one done, 3 rank 5 champions, because we're pretty much going to 6-star someone anyway. So before we do that, there's another one that says 4 later in the mission. So once we finish those missions, then we'll 6-star a champion is my goal. Again, most of these are just doing keeps. The affinity boost, which we can pretty much do already, keeps, ascend another champion. I mean, most of these, I can easily get these done, so I'm not too worried about any of these. I believe there's another one coming up, another Ascend champion to level 5. But once you're grinding all of the keeps for our missions, we should be able to have enough to do that. Here it is, 4 champions to level 50. I don't want to 6-star my champion until I finish this mission, because then I would have to start over of getting champions to level 50. And I don't want to do that right now. And outside of that, I mean, that's pretty much it. A million, I believe the last thing is few Justicar. So none of these seem too hard. They're all doable. I will say I have 740 gems. I did cave and use 800 gems to get masteries for Leo. Full masteries. I just felt like this would be the best use. I know a lot of people are using this mine, and I started to think about it, and I was going to unlock it, but the way I figure it, you get 5 a day. There's 30 days in the month, 5 times. That's 180 a month. Now that is a good, and after a couple months, you'll get your all of your gems back and eventually start to profit. But I just feel like using them for stamina and masteries at this moment for my early game progress is more important. So that's what I'm going to do. And then later, once I'm able to farm Minotaur fairly easily, then I will just unlock the mine. So that's the goal for that. For our quest, we just finished our weekly, so it reset. So we got another ancient shard. As you see, our dailies are done. We cannot get to advance until 35. We're pretty close to that, about a level and some change. And for, don't be mad at me before our challenges, we still need to do a rare force champion. Arena's pretty close. I just need to win 15 more battles, and we're on to the next part. I haven't done the dungeons, and I can do most of these. and I haven't done these artifacts. I am just don't want to waste my energy into it right now, but I'll probably get this done very soon and move on to the next one. I believe the next one is winning 3-star items from certain levels, so we'll go there from there. And then obviously we'll do this once we summon, but I'm going to hold off for that. If we go to our campaign, we actually 3-starred all of hard, and now I'm on brutal. And the only thing I'm really doing in brutal, I could progress, but for the most part, I'm just going to 9-3, throw in 3 foods, and Leo can just clear it on his own. I have better stuff that I can put on Leo to get his attack up. I believe I was on the Hell Hades optimizer, and I can get his speed to, it would lower, but his speed would be around 120, 130. His attack would go up to 3,400. His crit would be around 80, 90, but with his aura, it'd be over 100. And then his crit damage would be about 120%. And that's something I'm thinking of doing. His HP would go down, but he would lose this life set gear and he would lose some of the speed. So is it worth it? Would it be better? I don't know. So I'm actually struggling right now on what to gear. As you guys see, this is literally all I do. I'm gonna run one more while I talk about random things. Okay, but so I'm actually kind of, for where my gear is, I'm not sure what the best, most optimal gear is. Like, do I keep him in the life set? Do I give him more attack? I just feel like the life set gear is so good because it just, like, even right now, look at all this damage they're taking. Boom, super heal. And then boom, look at that, full HP again already. But maybe having the extra attack would one-shot things, but I don't want to get one shot back because I'm not healing, if that makes sense. So, I mean, this is pretty much what I'm doing right now. To get our 6-star, we're grinding them up. I usually sell most of the artifacts that I get unless there's something really good. So let's go out of that. Again, I have a new clan, guys. There's only 4 of us in here. But if you guys want to join, it is right here. It's free to join. Beans, come join. We need the players right now. I am doing some of the clan quests. Boom, here's my 3 I need to get done, which I'm slacking on a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I don't think anyone else has any clan quests going. Nope, just me. But that's okay. We're moving up in the world. I really want to claim this, but I'm going to wait. So if we go to, I mean, faction wars, I guess we'll just go through everything. Faction wars are pretty simple. I do need to do these. I don't think I have a banner lord to use. I don't. But obviously, this sacred order is going to be super easy because Aethel literally will just clear it by herself. So we'll knock that out. Isn't there normally 3 open? Okay, well, there's only 2. Okay, whatever. And then dungeons, I do need to grind out some things, but oh, there's ×2 for spider. I might go into that a little bit. Don't know. For arena, we doing the same thing. We refresh. We look for these easy 2,300 teams. Some of them are traps. I really like to scroll. Sometimes there's one-man defenses, but I should be able to take this out. I'm at 38,000. And most of the time I auto it, but sometimes if it looks a little sketchy, I won't because sometimes Leo doesn't lead with the right ability. I like to do this, get the true fear off, and then they usually do some good damage back, right? Oh, look at all the damage. Then I do this, Aethel gets the buffs, we attack everyone. That's usually how most of them go. And if Aethel doesn't one-shot them, then it's Leo's turn again for a second AoE, which attacks twice, and that usually kills him. So, not too worried about that. Now, let's get into the shard opening. I know you guys are waiting for it. Actually, right before we do that, I'm going to go to events. I'm not sure where I should be going here. Should I just choose one path to go down? I do know I need to get this 2 key to be able to get one of these shards. Will I be able to do that? It's highly unlikely. Should I just go back and forth? None of this looks extremely good. I don't know how good these Immortal Soul Essence are. Are they good? Are they worth getting? I don't know. These books could be good. But like, what's this? I don't even know what Chaos Boost does. Well, I guess it just says it. Randomly changes Ascension bonuses. I don't know if any of this matters. So let me know what your thoughts are on this. Outside of that, there are no new things. I do know there's 2 things happening. Something's coming in 7 hours. This is coming in 6 hours. Drop Fever's coming in 9 hours, and something's coming in a day. So I don't know what these things are, but hopefully there's something good, and hopefully we get a new tournament because we haven't gotten a new tournament in the what I think we're on day 5. We're 5 days in, and we haven't gotten a new tournament. So hopefully we actually get a new tournament. All right, so let's go into this Sacred Shard. I have 12 Ancients, but again, I'm saving these. February 2nd, I believe, is the times 2 event for for Sacred Shards, which will give me a 16% chance for epics, 1% chance for legendaries, which would be huge. So right now we have a 6% chance for legendary and a 94% chance for epics. I should probably save this, but I just don't want to. I want to pull all these ancients, and to stop me from doing that, I have to pull the Sacred Shard. So here we go. Fingers crossed. Remember, we believe in the heart of the cards, and we believe in the power of friendship, which guarantees we're going to pull something good. And I don't know if this is good or not. Soul Drinker. He actually looks pretty cool. Huge hammer. Look at those big wings. All right, let's see what he does. Decreases bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1. Okay. Does he put bombs down? Decreases bomb detonation by 1. So he does. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each has a 75% chance of placing a bomb. I don't know how good bombs are. This goes up to 100% chance, and it goes down to a 3-turn cooldown. And then this is places 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonate after 2 turns when this champion dies. I don't know how good this is. Kind of seems very food champ type things. I don't think I have a team to really make that person shine. So if it is food, then that's kind of good. If it's not food, then I guess it's not food. But for the most part, that's all I'm doing. I'm going to get some energy, grind through these missions, and keep leveling up our champions. We need to get, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have 5 of these guys, what is that, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24? So we need 24 4-stars. We have 1, so I need 23 more, which means I just need a bunch of 3-stars. 23 3-stars, actually, to grind up. And we have 2. So we have a long way to go. But hopefully within the next day or 2, we'll be able to do that. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to put out a video on starting a free-to-play and all of the champions you can get, including all the promo codes. I saw that in a YouTube video, or not a YouTube video. I saw that in the comments of one of my last videos asking if I would put out all the codes. So I'm going to get the free-to-play list and get all the codes available so you guys can start with all of the awesome champions. There's a lot of epics you can choose from. And I believe if you do it right, you can start with 2 epics guaranteed, and then a promo code for a 3rd epic or legendary, as long as Song Wukong's promo code's working, and that's a huge start. And your starter, you pretty much have a 4-man team already. But that's all I have for you guys. But as always, until next time, guys, senpai